Right everyone, Web Collector here. I'm going to start making a medieval crossbow soon, but it's not going to be true medieval. It's going to be more medieval modern, or I suppose you could call it medi-modern, I don't know. But it's going to look like an old medieval crossbow, but with a modern prod, a modern way to hold the prod in. And well, that's about it for the modern. But yeah, if you've seen medieval crossbows, you'll see what I'm getting at here. And once I've showed you this bit, I'll show you the materials I'll be using. That is where the foot stirrup will go if I have one. There's where the prod goes and how it's bolted in. May have aluminium plates on the outside, I don't know. It doesn't need them, but I may add them just for decoration. This bit I may cut out, I might not. There's the roller nut, the trigger, spring to keep it upwards. That's like a spring to hold the bolt down. Yeah, so what I'll do next, I'll show you the materials now I'll be using. Right, this is my old greenhouse where I used to grow stuff. Obviously it's become a bit of a shed now. So this is the wood I've got. I've got some I think that's about inch thick ply, but that'll do. I've got enough for a couple of crossbows. There's one of my dead plants, but I've got enough for a couple of crossbows definitely, and a couple of pistols, so should be plenty to come. That's the material I'm going to use. I might have to put a bit of 10mm ply in between, but I'm not sure at the minute. Right, into the shed now. Bit of a shit tip, as you can see. In here I've got some aluminium I can use for the roller nut. I don't know if I'm going to do new roller nut or just use one of the old ones, but got some materials there. This I may use as a runner, but I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be big enough. But I have got a piece of wood I'll show in a minute as well. There's a half-made old crossbow in there, look. Pistol crossbow, half-made. Never got around to finishing it yet. Yeah, so that's some of the stuff I've got to use. I'll show you the piece of wood in a second that I may also use as a runner. Not 100% sure, like I said, but this bit, if it's hardwood, I could use that as a runner instead of the edge of the ply. Right, so yeah, that was the materials. This is the general idea. This won't be the first part, this is just going to be a sort of introduction. When I do the first part of this series, I'll probably do the whole making of this. I'll make these designs so they can be printed off and people can copy it, and I'll go through all the materials and that in the first part. Now this is just an introduction really. On this, the trigger, if I've got the stuff, should just be made out of a piece of steel, round steel about as thick as my little finger. If I've got, oh well, actually I know I've got it. It's more if I can do this bit. I'm going to have to heat it up and flatten it there. I may not have to though. I'll see if I can get a pin in strong enough. We'll see. It's going to be a bit of a sort of do it as you go along thing anyway, you know, like I normally do. Right, I hope you enjoyed the video. This series should start soon. Don't forget to visit my blog, link will be below. See you later.